Bonsoir, good evening, everyone. I hope that you are wonderful, beautiful, and that you are ready for me, ready for Etincelle, because we're coming very much strong in order to touch you, to touch your mind, to touch your soul, the inside of you. We're coming to shake you up tonight, and I have a beautiful guest besides me, and she's ready for you too. But before we dive in, before we go into the depth of our subject, I would like to ask you, share as much as you can. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because I need you, we need you in order to pass this message as much as we can. Let's create a bigger platform than what we have, with not just my help but with your help. So I'm going to give you a short little break for you to do that, and as soon as we come back, I will introduce my guest and dive into the subject of tonight. See you in a minute. sis? Was it too long for you? I'm really apologize if it was too long, but hey, sometimes when you're cooking something good, it takes a little bit while, right? So bear with us, we're right here for you, we're here for you, and I really want to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Gracia Susuzande, and I'm so happy to have you with us tonight. And the fact that you shared just made my day, because honestly, I cannot begin without you, so I'm so glad that you're with us in order to begin the topic of tonight. As you know, we are in the month of March, and March is all about the woman. We're talking about it. We're drinking it. We're eating it. We are absorbing everything that comes from the woman, because we want to know more. We want to declare it. We want to empower the woman, you know, when it comes to its rights, when it comes to its love, when it comes to everything that makes a woman just be the woman, right? So last week we spoke about the 3 E's. The 3 E's, we're talking about, what's it called? Giving birth, which is enfanter. We're talking about élever, which is upbringing. And we're talking about education, educate. So the 3 E's, and we discussed that topic with 3 generations, and then plus another woman who absolutely was amazing. They gave their point of view, and trying to, you know, to let us know of really who is the woman, and can all the women, you know, be mothers. And it's important to understand that, like, can they really be mothers? Can they be called mothers? We discuss about so many things. Each and every single one of them give us their definition. Minister Ellen gave us a definition saying that the woman is a guardian. You know, Mike Chris, who is the daughter of Apostle Mylene Bila, based here in London, Wembley, and the founder and the visionary of International World Ministry. You know, talk about this woman in the 21st century and who she is really and who she can become. And then we have obviously Apostle herself, who also, like, you know, gave her advice and to the woman, trying to, you know, for them to keep on educate themselves. And we have the mother of Apostle herself in France, who also came and said that the woman, it's like a pillar that needs to be strong. They need to keep on, you know, keep on being themselves, but they have so much potential within themselves. And her name is Pastor Mado Kabange, and I'm so happy to have each and every single one of them on the platform of ETINCELLE last week. But then again, we're not done yet, because we just continue. We continue trying to go one layer deeper. Deeper means in the soul, in the heart. And this is where the topic of tonight comes from. We want to discuss the true heart of a woman. What is it? Where is it found? I don't know. You know, there's so much to say, and this is why we have our beautiful Diana Bumba, who is absolutely gorgeous, and I have such a pleasure to have you on the platform of ETINCELLE in order to discuss this subject. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm actually so honored to be on this platform today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel so honored.
Because you look like you're glowing. Are you nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
Don't, I'm not going to bite you. I will not bite you, trust me. So I believe everything, I mean, whatever these are our guests, you know, the ones who are behind the camera, these are our guests, and they want to hear everything that you have to say when it comes to the woman and the truth that others possibly will hide. But you need to free yourself.
Okay.
You need to speak up on this one. And so would you like to introduce yourself a little bit more of what I've already said?
Sure. So hi, my name is Diana. What else can I say? I'm a mother myself, so definitely this platform will be, hopefully I can be an encouragement to others out there, and hopefully I can bring some enlightenment out there.
Exactly.
And maybe some contradiction as well. So
let's debate.
I'm bringing it all today, so
absolutely.
definitely, it's going to be a fun show.
Yes.
I can't wait to start. I can't wait to get into it. I can't wait to discuss.
We are going to. I have my gloves ready. We are going to debate, and I always like to say, so it's important. Like this discussion is not just between me and you.
Yes.
It's really between me, you, and all our guests, all the people that are literally following us from all places. You can literally write things down, and we have. I mean, I have my phone with me, ready to read everything that you're thinking and your point of view. Are we right about it? Are we not? All right. So let's dive in. Ready?
Yeah, let's dive in.
All right, cool. So the title of today, as I said, is the true heart of a woman. The true heart of a woman. What do you understand with that, if I may ask you?
Oh, the true heart of a woman. But actually, I'm going to start off with my definition of what a woman is.
Exactly.
So, in one word,
yeah,
I would describe a woman as a stronghold.
Okay, stronghold.
A stronghold is something...
I'm writing things down.
Okay.
Listen,
Take the paper out, the pen and paper out. So for me, a stronghold is someone that is a pillar to their household.
Okay.
A force field.
Okay.
So anything that they throw at them, they protect. The family, the husband, the wife, you know, that's what she is. So for me, that's the one word I can describe a woman.
Okay.
And the topic subject, the true heart of a woman.
Yeah, what do you understand? It is.
It's
when I came up with that, I was like, this is going to be war. I mean, for those who understand.
A lot of people be like,
exactly,
what?
Exactly.
But a true heart of a woman, I think it comes from the foundation of who the woman is. So what foundation are you standing on? Yeah. Is what your heart is. Yeah. So
the true you.
Yeah, the true you. Exactly. The true you is what you're standing on. What foundation are you building yourself on? For me, I would say my foundation is God. Okay. I build my foundation with God. Then I start building up the pillars. My pillars is Jesus. My, you know, when I speak, I speak in architectural formats.
Oh yeah. Also because you studied architecture.
So most of my explanations will be in architectural format. So you have to
just get ready for that.
You have to try and understand me. So
absolutely.
As I was saying, the foundation, my foundation, is God. Yeah. I build my pillars with Jesus. I build my structures with the Holy Spirit. Okay. So whatever I'm putting on top of that, ooh,
you know,
it's not going to shake. It's not. It's not going to shake. So
okay.
Yeah. So
but for the ones who are following you or possibly not believers as you are, for example, how would you explain that to them?
Because
remember we have diversity.
Yeah, we have diversity of people.
Like
so I would say, as a non-believer, well, I'm a believer, but if you're a non-believer, build your foundation on some sort of hope. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense, but some sort of hope. Look up to something. Whether it's your job, whether it's if you've got kids, it's your kids, whether it's your family, that hope that, okay, this is what I'm doing this for.
Okay, so you say the true heart of a woman for you is God?
Yes.
The true heart of a woman is God. Do you agree?
Do
you disagree? I need you to type in. I need you to discuss with us because this is a debate and actually, you know, we can even open the line later on. As you know, I'm going to speak. I'm probably going to mention it. Regie, if Regie can help me out, we're literally going to pass the number for you to call, or even write what the things that you have in mind for you. Do you believe that for you the true heart of a woman is God? If not, then obviously type in and let's dive into the subject. So we're going deeper, layers after layers, and someone else. When I asked this question, because before coming to you with these questions, I like to have some discussion with other people as well, because it's important to have different mindset and an open heart on this one. So another said is your identity, because as soon as I said, you know, the true heart of someone, it brings out the nakedness of this being in a sense, because
okay.
I'm taking away the clothing.
Okay.
I'm taking away your makeup.
Okay.
I'm taking away your nails, your shoes, or whatever it is. So now I'm diving inside you, and I'm seeing the what's it called, the veins and so on. I'm diving deeper to the point of seeing your heart, right? So that means like this is who you are, your identity. Would you agree? Would you disagree?
Identity in what sense? As in identity, because identity can be, oh, I'm a black woman. Identity could be, I'm an African woman. Identity could be a whole vast of things. So if you're talking about the identity of a woman, it's what can I say? What's the best phrase to use? I don't feel like the identity
is the right word.
It's the right word to use to describe a woman, because we come in all shapes and sizes.
I like that. We
come in all colours. So for you to define, oh, this is I'm a woman because of my identity, I think it's very narrow-minded. Sorry for the person who said that, but I feel like it's very closed-minded, let me say.
Okay.
Let me change the word to closed-minded.
Closed-minded.
Yeah, I feel like it's very closed-minded. I feel like a woman is so much more than just, oh, I'm a woman, so I'm a woman, so this is my identity because I am so-and-so. Yeah, I am a woman. I'm Diana, I'm a woman. I was born a woman. I can never change that.
Yeah.
But what am I doing to elevate the woman inside of me to bring that out?
What do you do to elevate the woman inside of you?
Ooh. My child elevates me.
Okay.
He elevates me every day, and also God.
Okay.
Like I keep coming back to God. I know this is a vast conversation.
Okay,
but definitely God.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when we're talking about God, this is a spiritual being, and God loves us, God teaches us, and so on. But I'm talking about the steps that you take as a person, as a woman, to be able to empower yourself, to be the woman that you are today, for example.
Okay, I think that probably stems back to having a child as well. So I'm not saying I wasn't a woman before, but I was a girl.
Okay.
And then as soon as I had my son, I knew that, oh God, Lord, this is something I got to cater for. This is someone I got to love. This is someone I've got to provide for. And I think having him at such a young age that I did built my characteristics into who I am today. Because it was like, if I wake up in the morning and I'm going to work, I have to think about, oh, okay, I have to go to work because I got to feed someone at home. Or I got to go to work because I've got a household to maintain.
Exactly.
So
bills to pay.
Definitely, for me, being who I am is because of my child today. So, yeah, if that answered your question a little.
We're getting there. We're getting there. So, in terms of the subject, last week, what we mentioned the fact that, you know, the mother, which is, I feel like it is the last stop in terms of evolution of the woman. I don't know if it makes sense, because before becoming a mother, you're first of all a woman, right? Yeah. And before becoming a woman, you're first of all a lady. And when you're a lady, before that you're a young lady. And then before a young lady, you're a child. And before the child, you're a baby. And then you're literally inside your mom's womb. So it's all the stages if you have to look at it. So the true heart of a woman, I'm talking about the real woman in terms of just this line, for example, where, I mean, not where do you identify yourself, but my question would be, for you to become who you are today in the stage of mother, because you're a woman, but you're also a mother, right? So how has it been for you, like the child to the lady to the woman, and to what are the requirements that you got from all the stages to become who you are today?
Ooh, that's a deep one. That is very deep.
Yeah.
It's kind of a hard question in
yeah.
a way, because you don't really know, okay, when did I become this person? But at the same time, you should know when
somehow,
you became. Somehow,
right.
you should know when did I become this person?
Yeah.
When did I transition?
This is tricky.
It's tricky.
This question is also for you that is watching. So, hey, feel free to type
it's
in.
It's a tricky one. Yeah.
Whatever you that comes really within your spirit. Yeah.
The transition of becoming a woman for me.
Yeah.
Is, I don't know. Maybe okay. Actually, I'm gonna say, as the woman that I want to be, I feel like it's now.
Okay.
I feel like it's now, because I feel like I'm at a place where...
I mean, let me just say this. You're probably 5 years old, right?
Yeah.
And at that 5 years old, obviously you're not a woman then.
No.
You're definitely not a mother then.
No.
But what are the things that has been given to you? Like this little shim from someone else who's also a mother that has transferred to you in order for you to be who you are today.
Okay. Well, as Africans, I think we always, our mothers always taught us how you are a woman. When it comes to washing, when you're young and it comes to washing, they're teaching you how to wash. Oh, as a woman, you need to do this.
Yeah.
Or when you grow into a woman, let me say, you have to wash like this. Or when you grow into a woman, this is how you have to cook.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like with Africans, they African parents or African mothers, they kind of nurture you from
day one.
From day one, on how to be the woman.
Yeah.
the ideal woman. So it's stages of just stemming from mum teaching me you have to cook, mum teaching me you have to fix your room, you know, mum teaching me, oh no, you know, I'm going to say it in Lingala, like a boy.
So this
That's
is how
the
a
word.
Is, or should be.
That's the word they use. Like a boy. So for a young woman growing up, you already know, okay, I'm a woman. I'm going to develop into a woman. I'm going to become a woman. I'm, you know, it's that.
It's like somehow yourself, you're practicing with little toys and so on.
Like girls, you know, we played with, you know, when we was younger, they used to buy us babies. Yeah. And we already know that, I used to like mine. Oh, I was a Barbie girl. Yeah. That was me when I was younger. They used to buy us like babies. So you know that, oh, one day when I grow up, I'm going to have my own child. Exactly. And then, you know, we used to play, take off their nappy, put on their clothes. So all of that was a way of becoming the woman. So I think it stems from thinking about it, it stems from really young. It stems from
this
really
is why
young
I'm going back
to up.
back and back. Absolutely. So now the age of 17, how was it for you? Because at that time you're not 5 anymore, right? You're 17 now. You're 17,
wow,
18.
17 me was, I was still learning.
Okay.
Not to become a woman, but to become a woman.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean?
What's the difference?
Woman is like, oh yeah, I'm a woman.
Okay.
Woman, when you emphasize it, it's like, oh my God, like I'm growing up. Okay. This line of, okay, I'm 17, this is completely different. And you're also learning a lot of stuff when you're 17. I know when you're 17, you're probably in college. You've just come out of high school into the real world. That's what I call it. So you're learning how to become your own person. What kind of woman I want to be. Do I want to be in the streets? Do I want to be the household woman?
Did you actually ask yourself all this question when you were 17?
When I was 17, did I ask myself this question? I'm a deep thinker, so I probably did. Yeah. I probably did. I think a lot, and I talk to myself a lot. So I did ask myself questions like, okay, where do I want to go? But also, speaking of that, I was also learning. At the same time, I don't feel like.
So you never stopped.
I never stopped learning to become the person I am. So I always was like, okay, do I rebel? Do I not rebel? Do I go left? Do I go right? So at that stage, I feel like with 17 was a stage where it was very like, do I follow the path of the ideal woman? When I mean ideal woman, it means the princess fairy tale life.
Yes.
Or do I follow the path of, can I be a career woman?
Okay.
Or do I be a home mum? Obviously, at that age, I was not thinking about being a mum, but it happened, I think, 2 years down the line from 17. So, that was a shocker. But so it was one of those steps where I was like, okay, then I'm like this, and I'm like this, and then I'm like, go back this way. So it was a learning curve.
So now you're 17, but you're moving towards like 25.
Oh,
how is that?
See, there's a gap.
Yeah.
There's a gap between that 17 and 25.
25.
When I was 25, I already had a 5-year-old. So for me, 25, I had to grow up so quick. It was so quick. Like, I was like, oh my God, I'm 17. And then, boom, 18. I was like, oh, I've got this whole responsibility now.
Exactly.
25, I was already in it. So it was like, okay, I have to definitely find myself in a career. For the child that I've already done mother mode.
Okay.
I'm already in mother mode.
Yeah.
I'm a nurturer. I'm already. I'm looking at not today. I'm looking at tomorrow. So whatever's gonna happen tomorrow, I had to be like, okay, you know what? Okay. Tomorrow, what am I gonna do? It's not about, oh yeah, I can hold it off for tomorrow. I was already about tomorrow.
Because like you have shifted.
Oh yeah, it was a quick shift. It was a quick shift, and it was an unexpected shift. So it had to happen so fast. So I would say to the young ladies, take your time.
Take your time in that field.
Take your time in that
field.
You're going to shift
quick too.
I'm telling you. Yeah, so in a way, I feel like it was a good shift.
Yeah.
It made me it made me the characteristic, is that a word? Yes, the characteristic that I have today. Okay. It gave me the characteristic that I have today. So
can you breathe a little bit? Just because I feel like you said so much.
I know, right? You know, one little.
And if you have to resume all that, you literally went through a lot, right? And and this makes me think about every single girl out there, in the world that is growing from 4 or 5 years old to 17, from 17 to 24, 25, and now probably has passed, or maybe it's still in that journey. When it comes to the heart of these ladies, how would you describe? How would you think they how would I say this? They feeling in terms of that journey.
It's a very difficult journey to go through, especially when it happens very quickly. If you're going through that journey, I would say have the biggest support system. Family, friends, anyone that you can talk to and openly talk to and be transparent to. It helps a lot. Because the journey wasn't easy. There was probably still things that I've never spoken about because, I don't know, maybe I just felt scared to speak about it, or I didn't have the right support system to speak about it too. But I definitely say, if you are going through that, please talk to someone.
I like the secrets, because we are definitely going to talk about the secrets that you're holding back.
Oh, wow.
Right? Because you never know, because we're on ETINCELLE, right? ETINCELLE is all about bringing light into someone's life. So that place where, for example, someone was blocked and was not able to, so many girls out there in the world have died.
Of course, yeah.
Because of holding so much secret, and probably they felt like they could not talk to anyone. Whatever they've seen, whatever they have faced into into their journey has led them to leave this earth, and probably maybe in the most difficult time of their life. But what I also wanted to say, and where I want to shift really the show, is the woman has been described as this person who is nurturer. Definitely, you mentioned it. Someone who's sensitive, someone who's sweet, someone who has a, you know, an amazing personality. A woman that has a big heart. A woman who is always supportive. I mean, there is so much more we can really say when it comes to, you know, the woman. And another person I should describe how a woman is. You know, we're talking about the Mother Nature. Have you heard about that name, Mother Nature?
Yeah.
What do you think of it? Is the woman really the Mother Nature? And what do you think?
In terms of like,
humanity,
can I really describe the woman? In some words, yes.
Yeah.
We women, we go through our changes.
Okay.
So much.
Yeah.
We go through a lot of changes. Just to let you know, we go through a lot of changes that most people do not know that we're changing, but we are changing. And I feel like with that also, as a support system, going through those kind of changes can change you as a person as well. It can either take you left, it can either take you right.
Okay.
So, and Mother Nature, she's a person you can wake up in the morning and Storm Eunice is here. And then you can wake up the next day and the sun is bright. And I feel like we women, sometimes we go through that as well. There's days when I want to wake up and I'm like, no one talked to me today. And then there's days when I wake up and I'm like,
don't talk to her when she says you should not talk to her.
And the days so it's
that mood swing.
Yeah, there's a mood swing to it, and it's not just because I want to have a mood swing. There's deeper stuffs going in. I've got body changes every month, if I can put it in that way. So there's times when I'm like, I don't want to be nice. We're not always nice.
No.
We're not always nice, and I can gladly put my hands up and say we are not always nice.
Yes.
Sometimes there's women out there that don't want to be nurturers, like they don't want kids, and that's fine. I can't contest to that because it's natural. Childbirth ain't easy.
It's not easy.
Not easy. It's not easy at all. You know, it changes a person a lot, not only internally but physically as well. No one wants to be, oh my God, I've given birth and now I'm fat. That's also a change. So definitely Mother Nature is a word I use quite a bit as well. Yeah,
absolutely. In my conversation, obviously with few people, when it comes to the identity of how would you describe, I mean, in terms of the identity of the lady, but not just identity, because I've already mentioned it, but the character of the woman. There is so much expectation.
There's so much. That's
so
what
much expectation
when
it comes to the woman, and it's the core. So it's like, okay, it's like they put words onto this being and completely forgetting that there's the positive, but there's also the negative sides of it.
Yeah, I do feel like women, we get pressured. We get pressured to be a certain way.
Yeah.
If it's not in your looks, it's in your behavior, it's in the way you carry yourself, it's in the way you dress. You know, if you dress with a short skirt, oh, you're this person.
Yeah.
If today you're not a happy person, oh, you're, what's the word they use nowadays? A stush person. I don't know.
Stush? Okay, I never heard about this.
I'm old, so the oldies. The oldies one. Stush is like you're stuck up, basically, a stuck up person. So they're judging you every day. You're dressing, oh, you dress in short skirt. You're not appropriate.
You're appropriate.
If you're not in the mood to talk to anyone, you're
so on.
Yeah, you're so on. If you don't want kids, oh, she's not a nurturer. If you don't want, so the pressure is, I feel like the pressure of being a woman is a lot.
Okay.
Because society would say, you're supposed to be nice. You're supposed to be kind. You're supposed to be nurturer. You're supposed to be loving. You're supposed to be, you know, all of that. Sometimes, like I said before, sometimes I don't want to be that. Like, sometimes I tell myself, sometimes when I'm like in my mood, I'm like, God, I don't want to be strong. It's not every day strong.
No, it's not every day.
It's not every day. Why do I have to be strong every day? Can I cry today?
Absolutely. No. It's absolutely right. So not everyone really can find themselves in that sort of box. Like wherever someone wants to put you, in a sense. So now let's go a little bit wider, in a sense, whereby the humanity has blamed so much the woman, and even if you have to go into the religion, and then if it's Christianity, it means or Eve is the one to blame. If you look at really the world today, there's so much wars and so on, but then someone came and said, like, behind a strong man there's a stronger woman, because they believe that the woman is the helper, the woman is the ones that really try to push and try to elevate this man that is literally in front. And I believe, and I'm definitely with that. So now, for every single person or single man or even females that is going left in terms of their own journey, would you blame it on a woman?
Oh, no. An individual is an individual. An individual is an individual. You make your own decisions based on yourself. If you go left, if you're in a relationship,
the reason why,
that's what I'm saying. If you're in a relationship with someone and the relationship doesn't work, don't blame the woman. Or actually, there's times when women, we can be very stern. We can be very stern. Some women are like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be your backbone. You need to find your own way. I personally don't believe that.
Okay.
I would believe, as Eve was created, she was created as a helper.
Okay.
So, but when it comes to helping, we're talking, what are we talking? Helping in
so many ways.
In so many ways, like,
what does it mean help for you? I mean, you're a woman, right?
Yeah. Helping for me would say, okay, if someone's struggling, I would help them. If someone is trying to, how can I put it?
Struggling in what, for example?
In life, in finance, in education, just general life in general. I would be your support system.
Okay.
If I can be your support system, I would give you as much wisdom as I can and help you in that dynamic. But when it comes to helper, you're doing wrong, and you expect me to help you. No, that's not going to happen.
Okay, so no expectations.
No. If you're doing wrong, let's say, okay, let's say I'm dating someone, and then the person, he's gotten a way of, let's say he steals. I'm not going to encourage that.
Okay.
The way I would help him is by diverting him, you need to stop stealing. Stealing is wrong. Giving him a different kind of vision. Giving him a different kind of road to go to. And if he doesn't want that help, because you've got to remember, not everyone wants help.
True.
Not everyone wants help. So the help you can give, if you put out a hand and the person doesn't touch it, that's their problem.
Exactly.
So it's so far that I can go with helping. So if I'm doing my best to help you and encourage you and you're not listening, then I back off. But if I'm encouraging you and I'm seeing that, okay, you're doing what I'm telling you to do. Okay, let's talk about this default that you have then. Maybe we should change that kind of default from you. Or maybe it's not a default, but it's like that kind of ways of being. So definitely I do believe that women are not to blame for the world. No, because as individuals are individuals, and I do believe that women are backbones.
Talking about it, I remember I met this man, which is really an authority, and talking with him, he made me understand that if there was how do I say this? If there is so much war, how do I say this? If your husband is a president, right, and you are his wife, somehow you could have an influence into this men's, you know, way of doing certain things, right? If the president needs to go for a war, exactly from what is happening right now with Putin, right? And Russian and Ukraine and so on, and there was so many other wars before. So if women could literally stand up in terms of, you know, talking to the husbands, which obviously is the president, maybe certain things would not happen. Would you agree?
Not at all. Not at all. Because a president is a leader already.
Okay.
You should be able to guide yourself. And plus they have, if you're a president, you have a vice president. Your vice president might be a man. And most of the times, I don't know, I've never looked into
don't you think like,
presidential households.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether a woman is that voice. Yeah, you can be like, oh honey, don't.
What do you mean you don't know if the woman is the voice?
I don't feel like, listen,
please someone tell me something. Like in your household as a woman, we're talking about woman because we're celebrating the woman's right, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
When I say the woman's not a voice, I'm not saying the woman's not a voice as in, yes, the woman is a voice in my household, but the presidential, that's work. I would.
So let's say if I was your husband and I know that you need to go to work.
I was going to give an example.
Yeah. Go ahead. I need to hear that.
Let's take away the president.
Yeah.
Right. I was actually reading a book, right? I don't know the name of it, so people don't ask me. I was reading a book, and it was about the pastor's wife.
Okay.
So,
I think I heard about it, but yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
So it was the pastor's wife and why some churches break because of the pastor's wife and the characteristics of a pastor's wife, and I was like, this is true.
Okay.
See, in that dynamic, I would say, you know what, as a pastor's wife, you need to do more to back your husband.
Okay.
You need to stand for your husband. You need to be that pillar for your husband. Because you got to remember that when he goes into church, there's a lot of things that are thrown at him.
Okay.
He's either praying for people every day. He's either doing counseling every day. When you come home and you're like, where have you been? It's this time of that. But in his head, he's like, I've just been praying all day. I've just been doing this. So I feel like in that dynamic, when it comes to work aspect, definitely.
And the support, yeah.
And definitely the support is there. You have to be that support. You have to be that nurturing person to your husband. He doesn't want to come home and now hear the ready to rumble. No, he wants to come home and you're like, okay, babe, so how was church today? Or how was counseling today? Or how was, you know, you're that support. As a president now,
yeah, this is a different subject.
That's a whole different subject.
You better write things down.
It's a whole different...
Because I need to hear what you have to say. Do you agree or do you not agree? Can a woman influence in all departments, whether you're a president or not? Or can it just be done, you know, in other levels apart from the presidential levels? But yeah.
I'm not saying it can't happen. It can definitely happen. But I just feel like with the presidential side of... oh, because he made the decision, why wasn't you there to change it? He's literally upholding that whole nation. Are you okay to tell him, don't go to war, and then later on down the line, it backfires? Yeah. How would you feel?
I don't know, but someone...
That's imagine...
yeah.
For example, imagine Putin's wife saying, don't go to war. Yeah. And he's like, okay, my wife said don't go to war. I'm not going to war. Then what happens? Kind of thing. You know, the aftermaths of the decision that you're saying is more dynamic than just someone that's going to, I wouldn't say a pastor's going to work, but even if your husband works in any job, and he comes back home, he still wants to hear that support system. You don't know what kind of day he had. So for me, it's like the smaller roles of stuff is more helpful. I don't feel like as a president and I'm the president's wife, I should, unless I have a title as in a job title, to put an input, then put an input. I don't feel like, I would give advice and be like, oh, you know, what's going on, what's your views on this and that. But I wouldn't be like, no, don't go to war. Because war is
all right,
this,
so
that,
we
and that.
hold on to this one.
Yes.
We have someone, all right, so who wants to give the insider onto the show? Hello, Apostle Mylene. Oh, let me put this one.
I hope you're right.
Yes.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Hello, Apostle. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm watching you.
Yeah, you're watching us.
You people are seeing.
I just read your comment as well. It's actually amazing how you just call, because you said that you like her honesty in terms of what she's saying.
Yeah, but there is one thing you people seems not to move forward, and many people are watching you, and I do appreciate the fact that people are watching you at the moment, not only on Facebook but on YouTube as well, and they have their insight, their point of view in this line that you're talking about, a lady who can be able to influence a president. And you seems not to move on. God bless you. I believe this is a talk show, so each and every one of us has the right to give their point of view. However, I'm just bringing this to you, and I will allow you to say whatever you think will be right for you. Do you know, because she's starting with God. She said the heart of a woman is God.
Yeah.
That's a very strong statement. Then you move forward, and we're asking if a woman can be able to give an advice or insight in a situation toward a president. Do you know in the Bible that the Lord Jesus, before he has been executed, the one who sent him, Pilate, had a discussion with the woman. And the woman with whom he had a discussion was his own wife. And the wife reminded to him that during the night she had a dream. Do you know the story?
I mean, I do.
Vaguely.
I do. Yeah.
Briefly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know this is an ETINCELLE platform. It's not particularly a
religious,
a Christian one, But I'm bringing this just to say it is possible that a woman can put her voice. She can speak to the heart of her husband. It is not impossible, it is possible. You talk about the good side of what a woman can do, or the other side as well. Anything can happen, anything. There are things we see and there are things we do not see. We don't know where is this president sleeping, how is the woman, and what is she capable to stop. Those things are really possible, and you do not need to be afraid to say what you think. We are in this month whereby they gave the right for a woman to talk her mouth, to talk her heart, to say what is really in her heart. The woman, Ponce Pilate's wife, made clear to her husband in the Bible that she had a dream during the night that she was fighting. Therefore, after the conversation with his wife, Pilate came and said, I wash my hands. The blood of this man will not. I'm just paraphrasing. I don't have English Bible with me here, but if you give me time later on Facebook or YouTube, I will give the verse so that people can read. Just that's what I wanted to add in the topic that you are talking about. God bless you.
Before you go, Apostle, quick question. According to you, because you know, like this is the theme of tonight, the true heart of a woman. What about you? What do you think? What is the true heart of a woman?
I'm very delighted to have heard a very young girl, lady, woman, and mother like Diana bring this statement and said that the heart of a woman is God.
So you agree with her?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. This is unbelievable because God created her as well.
Yeah.
He created woman at his own image. The Bible says he created the woman and the man. Therefore, she is God's heart. Yes. God had to use her to bring back salvation in humanity. No matter whatever she made as a mistake that they put on her. However, the same lady, the same woman has been used or have been a door of blessing for the whole world because the Savior came through her. It has to be a woman with God's heart to bury God. You people are putting me to say things. I need to find the verse and put it on your platform.
Oh, yes, please. Yeah, please write it down. We're going to mention it. Yeah, we're going to mention it. All right, then. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, bye-bye. Thank you, Apostle. Bye. All right, so we have our first call of from Apostle who, explains a little bit of what she, she wanted to give her insight on what we're already talking about, the true heart of a woman, and she actually agrees with you that is God, right? Yeah. So moving forward and going towards the end of the show, because we want to understand a little bit more of the woman, but the woman in this time, the heart of the woman. Do you believe that the woman has, the heart that the people who are, the expectation of how am I going to explain this question? Right? Yeah. I'm trying to understand the heart of the woman in this 21st century compared to the heart of the woman back in the day. Do you believe that, it has changed because you obviously started quite young, right? So all these years has passed by and we are here in 2022. Do you believe that it has changed? Because remember, like the characteristic of a woman, is sweetness, is sense, is all these things. Oh, all right. Hello, Apostle.
Yeah, this is me again. You put me on fire. You put me on fire. Let me just add this. It's always good to prove, so that will make someone at peace. In Matthew 27, that's a very nice story there. I'm sorry to interact this way, but I think it's highlighting many things. Matthew 27. You will go, for those who are watching us, in verse 15 up to verse 19, where, yes, the Bible is telling us clearly that Pilate was asking, who do you want me to release? And they were screaming Barabbas. And on verse 19, he says that while he was sitting there, his wife said, there must be nothing against this man and you, because today in my sleep, when I suffered in my dream. Yeah, this is where we saw after they said that Pilate stood up and he washed his hand. Any women around the world, around a president, can give an advice just as a pastor does. You can tell this man, president or not, darling, you are doing good or you are doing bad. No matter, even tomorrow, there will be a meeting with other ministers, prime ministers, and, name them.
That's
You
true.
have,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
looking at it now.
And this is why women has been created.
Yeah.
That's why they call her woman and they call her mother, because she can see around the world or around the country that people are suffering. And if my husband doesn't give a good advice, yeah, they will point at me as well. Okay, God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling back. Bye-bye. All right, she had to come back and give us the verse for the ones who really want to go and check, and it's always good to go and double check. So going back to the core of the subject, so the true heart of a woman, do you believe that it has changed from what you know to what it is today in terms of whatever is happening in the world? I mean, we do see women trick men when it comes to their virginity. We see women, influence young kids to do wrong, even drugs. We see women who were, not I'll say idolized, but honored in so many ways, uplifted in so many other areas, platformed, but it's still the same woman who's supposed to be sweet, who's supposed to be gentle, who's supposed to be kind, who's supposed to be in all these things, be able to support, accompany, bless instead of curse. But that's the same lady we do see doing the opposite.
I do feel like it has changed
Definitely.
a lot from, let's say, back even my great-grandma time to us now. It has, I think the vision, would I call it a vision? But the vision of being a woman has changed a lot.
Why do you think, not just the vision, the woman itself has changed?
Yeah, the woman is a vision. I feel like the woman is a vision.
Okay.
You have to be a vision because, like Apostle said, you are the backbone of your household. You are, the one that uplifts your house. Uplifts your household. You are the one that
because
sees
another
tomorrow
person, sorry to
and-
cut you, another person will say, just because you say vision, another one will just say is just an image. So that's in a sense. Because the woman is not just an image.
No, she's not just an image. A vision it comes deeper than just the outside of who you are. It comes within. And I feel like with the generation that we have today, that vision of a woman has completely changed.
Absolutely.
In terms of image as well, and in terms of self-evaluation as well. I don't know, but back in the days, probably my grandma days, the whole support and nurturing, and our grandmas had 10 kids. Some of them had 10, some of them had so many kids. If you ask a woman today, do you want a child? They're like, no. It's that in itself.
Now, my question is why?
Because maybe they want to follow maybe they're career driven. A lot of people that don't want kids, maybe they're career driven. Maybe some of them are not nurturers, like, I don't want kids, they're messy, they're this, they're that. So in that terms, I don't feel like our great grandmothers or our mothers looked at us and looked at saying, oh, I don't want kids because they're messy. I don't think that was there. It was more of, okay, I am a mother. This is your other question is, can I, how can I put it? Come on, Dinah. The other, like I said before, we were always brought up to know that we are going to be mothers.
Yeah.
Even though maybe some of us can't give birth. But nowadays there's so many ways of giving birth.
So many ways.
Or so many ways of having children. So for me, it's like, would my vision be giving birth, or would my vision be like, oh, hey, the younger generation is like, oh, I don't want to give birth, that's tying me down. Oh, I don't want to do that because, oh no, and so, some people don't even want to get into marriage. But I believe marriage is very important. I believe, for me, having kids is important. It makes me the woman that I want to be. Not that I am today, but it's what the woman I want to be. I want to be someone's wife. I want to be someone's mother. I want to be also a career woman. I also want to be... So I think the vision of the younger generation is not the same as back in the days. So that's it's definitely the whole...
the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay. So no, I'm with you on this one, because we do see the world the way it has turned to, in terms of how you just said, like, certain things are not. It's like, you know, back in the day when it comes to just a woman, certain things were a little bit more slower in terms of becoming a woman, you know, of education, of being taught certain things, of you know, the big points, you know, in their lives. But today it's like there's so many things that is so fast. You know, you wanna grow so fast. You wanna do something so fast. When at the same time as you're learning so fast, all these things are not really going to the right places, and it is influencing the next generation. And someone asked me, where has the woman got wrong? Would you be able to understand that? This is our last question.
When they, honestly, people might come for me for this.
Yeah.
I am so against feminism.
Okay.
I believe...
This is a big topic. I didn't expect this one.
Yeah, you didn't expect that one. No. I'm not for it, because a man and a woman can never be the same. When Adam and Eve were completely different people. When a woman was created, yes, we were created from the ribs of Adam, but that doesn't make us an equality to Adam. We were made as the support system to a man. So for me, I feel like this whole feminism, oh, I want to be this and I want to be in this independent woman lifestyle. It's like, yeah, you can be independent, but also, why can't you be independent and also be a mother? Why can't you be independent and also be... Yeah, it's hard, don't get it wrong. I'm not... But I believe that women are strong enough to carry that, because we are carriers. We carry children for 9 months. We can carry...
It's definitely possible.
A whole house for eternity. So for me, I feel like the whole equality thing is where they're going wrong.
Okay.
It's what's bringing the whole diversity of, oh, I don't want to be this kind of woman, oh, I don't want to be this kind of woman. I'm not saying a woman is one line. You can be so many things, but
whoever you
want to be. Don't get me wrong, but I strongly believe this equality, feminism lifestyle,
it's not the right thing.
It's not the right thing. It's not.
It's not the right thing. All right, so before we go our separate ways, when it comes to the woman, the true heart of a woman, what would you say to a woman that is watching you right now? A woman that has been classified, you know, sweet, kind, supportive, and so on. There's this woman who has God in them, you know, this woman who has been brought up with kindness, but also with difficulties and possibly maybe with no one within their lives. So that woman, the core, the heart, what would you say to that?
I would say you are strong, you are capable, never give up, strive, be the woman you want to be, be the woman you want to be, and go for it. Never give up, go for it. Always aim high. Never look at yourself down. If you're going through phases in life where you feel like, I can't do this anymore, like I said before, support systems are there. Churches are there if you feel like you want to give your life to Christ. Churches are there, and people are always there to speak your truth. Speak your truth. As a woman, speak your truth. That's one thing as well. We get told not to do, but we need to start doing that. We speak our truth. We speak what it comes within outwards. And yeah.
There you go. You heard it from herself, and we are at the end of our show. We came here to talk about the true heart of a woman, the reality, and there's so many, actually, so many other points that we could literally touch, and possibly maybe next week. And I hope that you're going to be there in order to, because by listening it helps you. Listening, it helps you to understand certain truth of your life. Listening helps you to identify the points and where you're weak, where you're strong, where you feel like, hey, I'm stuck here and I can actually open that door and move forward. Or even, it's just so many things, but it's important to not just listen, as I always say, but it's important to put it in practice. Put in practice, because we can speak for hours and hours, but if you can't seem to grab what is necessary for you, you won't be able to move forward. So the true heart of a woman, you have a truth that is within you that you need to identify, and from that identification you need to move forward in so many things, and so many things in terms of the reality of life, the reality of this century, who you are really, and to understand that you are an influencer in so many ways, influencer for the youth, influencer for the world, for your community, influencer in your everyday life, and what you say, it matters, but it means also like who you are, you cannot change who you are for someone. The true you need to stay, the true part of your identity, of who you are really, regardless of really where you're from, Africa, Asia, or whatsoever. That doesn't really matter. That is just the outside appearance. But we're talking about the core, the real you. You need to be able to touch on that one. As soon as you touch on that one, everything else will come clear to you, and you know how to, to strive, as Diana just said, and then really move forward to the destiny that has been designed for you, in a sense. So I hope that ETINCELLE came to enlighten you, came to touch you, and trying to make you understand also that you are strong, that you're a protector, that you're this female that is absolutely blessed in so many ways. So stay strong. And I believe Adana has said everything.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have you, honestly,
so
on the
honored.
ETINCELLE. And I believe this is not going to be the last time. You're comfortable now.
Yes, I am.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, you just coughed. Yes, you're comfortable now. And I'm sure that she's going to come back in order to give her insight on another subject.
Right.
And maybe we can, go on this one. So thank you so much. It was Gracia Susuzande, your host of ETINCELLE. And we'll see you next Monday. Yeah, see you next Monday, and don't forget that I'm back for Rema on Wednesday, and tomorrow we have our beautiful Minister Ellen on I hope that you are ready. All right, see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.